I want you to share what are some things right now that women should stop doing that are hurting their careers?
I think a lot of it has to do with boundaries. So when we researched women around this whole idea of intentionality and starting working on their future today, the first thing that comes up is, where would I find the time? And the framework we really think about is this: how much internal value do I perceive it to have? It fills my cup. It brings me joy. I'm good at it. I like doing it. And how much external value do I perceive? Perceive is an important word that it has. It's important to my children's school. It's important to my employer. It's important to my church. We tend to put everything in the top right quadrant. Everything is important and requires our time and attention. And the thing that we often give up when push comes to shove is the thing that we love that we don't think has high enough external value. It's the getting to the gym. It's the getting to that yoga class. It's whatever that thing is, that's the thing we give up because it's important to us, but maybe it doesn't feel like it has as much external value. Instead of, what is that thing that has perceived external value? But you know what? I'm not good at it, or it doesn't bring me joy, or it's not moving me forward in my career. And how do we then think differently about delegating that? And that could be delegating it from the perspective of, I wasn't good at volunteering in my kids' school. I tried it. I thought that it would be really great and that would be a huge mommy moment. It made me crazy. I was not good with those first and second graders, and they were naughty, and I just wanted to go back and be with adults. So I can bring Kleenex to the school, or I can pen a, $15 check for school supplies. That helps me address that external value without contributing time that I didn't have and that, quite frankly, I wasn't good at and didn't enjoy. And then remembering no is a complete sentence. And as it relates to our careers, I think the same is held true in our jobs, where we often will take on responsibilities that are nurturing and nice, and because we're caregivers, and we start to create a brand, and others will acquiesce the note-taking, the creating of the PowerPoint, the organization of the meeting, etc., which I experienced peer-to-peer as an executive vice president. My male executive vice presidents would turn to me to do all of the crafting and coordination. And I did it thinking that I was, I'm good at it and it's not hard for me to do. And what I realized at one point is I'm enabling this really bad behavior, number one. And I am overburdening myself with all these tasks and responsibilities that these gentlemen are either A, capable of doing, or B, have an assistant that's equally capable of doing. So where are your boundaries, and what are you pouring into, instead of ensuring that, is it a time? Is it worth your time? Or can you dedicate different kind of talent, or maybe you need to delegate it entirely?